Hello everybody, back here again for vlog a day, and today is Friday the 19th, and today was another gorgeous lovely day outside. Got nice and hot, beautiful weather, absolutely just gorgeous stuff. Tiny bit of wind but not a lot. Went ahead, got this morning, got a handful of things done, just simple stuff. Went out, started working on the truck real quickly. Had a gentleman that was supposedly coming down to look at the van. I drove up yesterday and looked at some bunch of stuff he was trying to trade me, and he was supposed to be here at 8:30 in the morning to look the van over, see that it runs and drives and whatnot, and then I was going to haul it up to Daytona for him on the trailer to basically then give me a ability to load his trailer and the boat and the stuff that I was trading for onto my car trailer and haul it back here for him, because he had, with the brakes the way it is, he couldn't drive it. So then he was going to fix the brakes and whatever from there, didn't care. So he didn't show up. 3 hours later, I get a call from the guy, which went right to voicemail for some reason. I don't know what the hell's up with that, but went through and basically got a message saying, "Now I'm running a little bit late. I'm still trying to get down here, stuff, blah blah blah." And I was like, I text back. I said, "You're 3 hours late and still not here. That's more than a little bit." And then he basically sent me a voicemail again, saying the fact that how he don't text. I need to only call him. He doesn't text with his thumbnails like a little girl and a bunch of other crap. And I was just like, dude, you're a dick. I wasn't really a big fan of you anyway, and I was just kind of like over the whole thing. And it was a trailer, and it was similar stuff that I was getting from him that I didn't really per se need or want. I mean, I needed this stuff, it just wasn't exactly the ones I was looking for in any of the stuff I was getting. I got thinking about it. I'm like, I'm out. I don't want that stuff that bad. So I'll leave the van to somebody else who can pay cash, somebody else who has something else that I need or want better. And I was just kind of over it, because I was already in that weird, not feeling great about it. So instead of dealing with that guy this morning, luckily I was able to just skip it. And I didn't give him any thought really this morning until he called at 11:30. But I got the truck put together. I'd rebuilt the line where the hole was, and in the process of cutting that line apart, apparently I'd worked another hole out of the line. So this time I said to hell with it and cut it way up on top of the frame where there was no snow and salt had set, to basically give me a much more solid process of changing it. So I did that, put the new line back in, went over and got my neighbor, had him help me pump the brakes while I bled the brakes and stuff. Took a while, but got it pumped out, got it all done. I do need to stop in and pick up some more brake fluid, because I'm a little tiny bit low and I'm out. So I'll pick some of it up. But I did drive the truck today. Went ahead and loaded the van up on the trailer, just because why in the hell not? It's been sitting around here long enough. I need to kind of get some things moved around. You can actually see the trailer where it was sitting for so long. It's just 100% dead right here. Like, there's no grass, which is good because this is a driveway. But went ahead and stuck the trailer back in the driveway here. Got the van on it. You can see it's up on there now. Hooked to the truck, and decided I was going to take the truck down with the trailer to the park where I was going to go do a run today. Drove down there, put a force sauce in the truck also, and thought, hell, maybe I'll get somebody that wants to buy all three. Had some idiot who was asking about the truck and texted me up and wanted to know blah blah whatever. So I had to answer a few questions. From the rest of the information's on the sign in the window, and I don't know if it's, I think it was a male, I don't know, it's hard telling, but want to know if I would do payments. And the text was, "You do payments?" And I'm like, "Are you asking me if I'll take payments?" And they came back with yes. So I said, "Well, what do you have in mind? What kind of payments are you willing to take?" I'm like, "This is you trying to do this. You give me your best example of what you can do, and I'll say yes or no." And then didn't hear from him for like hours. I said, "So I guess you didn't have a plan." And he goes, "Well, you weren't going to take $100 a week, so I didn't bother asking." I'm like, "You don't know that, because guess what? You never put it out there in the offer in the world to ask if I'd take $100 a week." And I don't know if he was trying to buy the truck, the van, the trailer, or all three. I don't know what he was trying to buy, but kind of let it go and just left it there. And I just like, if you're unwilling to even fucking present like, "Hey, I can afford $100 a week," you don't know, especially like on the van. I don't give a damn about the van at all. Like, I'd rather it went to somebody good, somebody that could get a use out of it, and I'd be more than happy to let it go to something like that. If I thought you were a good person, if you're doing things in life and you're trying to make yourself better, more than happy to let that thing go for $100 a week, because I don't give a shit about the van. The van owes me nothing. Truck, whole different world. That's not going to happen unless you have a very sizable down payment, and go from there. But it is what it is. So went ahead, got that done, ran home from there, stopped by, and actually got to see Karen at her job. She was dealing with the FedEx driver, which was funny. And then headed on home. Got here, got a handful of little things done, nothing major. Got cleaned up, got my shower. Then Karen and I ran back over, picked up the truck and the trailer, because I don't let it sit in the park too long, getting like kind of that whole weird harassment type thing, whatever, of what's going on there. And people bitching about having a truck in the park for sale. I just don't want to have that be a situation. So trying to find somewhere else around here I can park it and leave them for sale, and kind of get them in that whole process, but people can be seeing them a lot easier. So it is what it is. But other than that, came back here. I'm trying to find some plans for tomorrow to do. We don't know what we're doing exactly yet. But we chilled out, had ribs. I ended up cooking up some badass ribs. They didn't turn out as good as I'd hoped, but they were pretty good. They were I baked them in the oven, nothing major. We had a dry rub, really had a decent flavor to them. A little bit spicy, and other than that, we watched Conspiracy Theory, which is a really, really good movie. I'm a big fan of the movie, but Kara never seen it before, and she was not overly excited as I was about the movie, but I'm more into the tiny little details in the background that she didn't pay as much attention to. She was on Facebook and that, and I've seen it many times before, so it makes it a little different movie for me. So other than that, just went back in, we chilled out, went and had a little bit of fun, and then basically fell asleep and called it a night. So talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.